Hi everyone, welcome to Eden Secret. Today we're making another new soap and we're going to have some melt and pour embeds in there. So again, I've had these moulds for ever and a day, seems like, and they're quite deep, hard silicone moulds. I've got some melt and pour soap here and I'm using cranberry, and I've literally only got a drop left. Cranberry water-based colour from Just a Soap. I don't know if they still sell it. And I'm also using strawberry daiquiri from Soap Supplier fragrance. So I'm going to put a bit of that into the melt and pour. Give it a mix up. Melt and pour soap seems to be getting ridiculous in price, in the cost. It's just going up and up and up. I mean, I guess that's what happens when things are popular. Whoops. So as you can see, I'm just pouring these hearts out. And this is going to be an embed that goes straight through the middle of the soap. This strawberry daiquiri, it's quite a pleasant, if I had to describe the nearest smell to it, it's bubblegum actually, but it's lovely. It seemed like a while ago they were discontinuing it, but it doesn't look like it's being discontinued anymore. Alright, so in this next part, before I go any further, I want to cut some cardboard that's actually going to fit inside my silicone mould. Now it's better to cut it a little bit bigger. I've cut this at 9 centimetres, but my soap is actually narrower than that, but I want it to be tight in there, so I'm just going to cut some slithers off the side until it fits. Not there yet. Better draw a line because that's wonky. I'm just going to keep cutting a little bit off until it fits in there. There we are. That's perfect, because what I want to do with this is I want to slide it right down my soap. And so also what I'm going to do is I want to cut, so on the top of my soap I want to make a cloud that goes the full length. So I'm just going to draw a shape on there. Is this side tighter? No. Right, so I'm just going to draw a shape on there, and as you're looking at the soap, I want the cloud to go like this, maybe a little bit there, I don't know, just 2 or just a little bit and then a bigger bit. Yeah, a little bit and then a bigger bit. So we're going to draw the bigger bit, and I want it to be quite defined. Maybe needs to be more than that, so I'm just going to bring that up a little. And then do the curve to meet. think that's better. And then for the top, above that, when the soap's sticking up, I want to do the same so that it looks, oh, I see, right, okay, so yeah, what I'll have to do with the top is go like that. So we'll cut this bit first. I'm just going to use my scalpel to do it with. And then just trim it off so it's nice and tidy. And I haven't a clue whether this is going to work yet. I hope it does. Right, so I need another piece. Might do it that way. Again, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. So we have our bottom piece like that, and then it's trimming down a bit. I'll just draw it first and then see what it looks like. Does it look like a cloud or not? Yeah, I think the second looks better, but I'm just going to do it further down here. Obviously, needless to say, if you're doing this, please be careful. I hope it works. Right, there's our two pieces. Throw the rest of this cardboard away. And get some soap batter mixed up. I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna, because I'm afraid this layer might end up being a different colour. So I've just put a little bit of the strawberry daiquiri in. Actually, it's making it orange. Oh no, I don't want an orange soap. I want a pink soap. Never mind, what will be will be. I forgot to put my clips on. Well, at least it'll be a different colour. I really wanted pink. I really did. I think pink is definitely my favourite colour. I'm just going to let that set up again. Right, so I hope you can see that my soap is setting up a bit now. So I'm just going to pop these hearts all the way down the centre. Actually, I might do them on an angle like that. And press them up tight against each other like this. And that will just, pressing them up tight against each other will eliminate as a gap in between. Oh, and luckily they fit perfectly. Right, okay, so we've actually got quite a few left. And now I'm just going to put some fragrance into the soap batter that I've got left over here. It's quite a dark fragrance oil actually. Right, so I'm going to attempt to do some raindrops, and I'm just going to use a pipette simply because I don't want to make a, probably won't work, I don't know, but I'm trying, rather than use a bottle. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know if you're supposed to squeeze it. It's something I've never ever tried before. Probably the harder you squeeze, the bigger the raindrop. Might not even be a raindrop, but we'll see when we cut it. At least you can feel when it's empty. Might work, I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to drag it along fast or go slow. Still got some left, so I think I'll do another one a bit further over here. That'll do. I've got some drizzles here which I was thinking I was going to put other colours in, but I'm not going to. I'll just leave it with the blue. I don't want to go overboard. And you can see that soap is setting up now, so I'm going to need my cardboard. Not sure it's in exactly the right thickness, but we'll give it a try now. I don't even know if it's going to work, but I hope it does. This soap is not going to be how I hoped. Thinking I shouldn't have put the embed in really. Because it's in the way of doing what I want to do. But it just shows you not everything goes how you want it to go every time. Just waste a lot of soap. And then those lovely raindrops I just did are destroyed. So this is going to be probably a didn't go to plan video. But we'll see how it turns out. Right, I'm going to mix the white up now. Not at all going to be what I wanted because I don't think there's enough soap here to do it. I think this is going to be a disaster. Okay, let's cut this thing and see what it looks like. I'm thinking now, if only I hadn't textured the top and just left it the way I'd done it with the, you know, the cardboard cutout for the top, it might have turned out okay. So there is our first slice, and this is, it's a little untidy on the heart there because that's obviously where one of the joins is. If you have a long embed that goes right through your soap, you won't get that. So let's see what this next one's like. So this bit has turned out quite well, and I'm thinking if only I hadn't textured the top with a spoon and just left that shape the way it was, it might have been something like I was hoping. But that fragrance, it smells nice, but it's, I don't know, there's something not quite right with it. It smells really, really lovely. And of course I spoilt the raindrops, didn't I? But they would have turned out okay as well if I hadn't messed about with it. But it's still saleable. Different quantities of fragrance. It's pink there, slightly orange here, pink here. Loosen this because we've got a little bit of soap congesting up there. Another thing, I really think I shouldn't have put the heart in at all. I mean, I like that look, having a clear melt and pour heart in there, but not for this soap. I mean, it's not an ugly bar. It's just not as neat and perfect as I would like. So I would call it a bit of a disaster. It's not an utter disaster. I mean, this part's good. So, I don't know, what do you think? It's just not perfect. Probably 10 years ago I'd have been thrilled to bits with it, but it just could be better. I'm going to have another go at this sometime, somewhere down the line. And I'll tell you what I do think. I think I'm going to sell this off cheap on my website. And the chunks are nice and big as well. So if you're up for a nice strawberry bubblegum, strawberry daiquiri smelling soap that'll perform well, just doesn't look perfect, then grab a bargain at edensecret.co. I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye for now.